Yer, what's happening, my people? It's your boy Chance Jollivet, aka Smooth, back with another video. So today, talking about BMF, season 4, episode 4, power tripping, and that's what everybody been doing this whole season, man. Everybody been power tripping from T to Meech to Pusha, shit. Everybody on they BS. Markeisha on her stuff, man. Lucille, like. Everybody on their BS. But anyways, so we start off, we continue the story. They keep showing us bits and pieces in Mexico. And it seemed like whatever really happened out there put a big wrench in between T and Meech. So I don't know if it's gonna be some more stuff that they're gonna show, or was it the snake incident with the voodoo types things out in the desert? What really made them fall apart? Is there gonna be some more stuff that, because they keep showing us little pieces of the Mexican journey or whatever. But anyways, they out there, they get caught up by the cops, but they whip the cops and stuff, man. Meech turns into Tory Lanez right quick. It was funny, but Tory, that's my dog. I love Tory Lanez music and stuff, man. I hope he ain't did. I hope the brother can get free. I hope he be healthy and stuff, man. I'm a big Tory Lanez fan, but I had to throw that in there. But anyways, Meech trying to sign Purdy. So he really after this female. He own his label stuff, trying to diversify the portfolio and all that. If he only knew that Purdy ain't who he think she really is and stuff, man. Like, they mentioned it towards the end of the episode. You don't know who you're trying to get in business with. Like, yeah, she a junkie and stuff, man. So we gonna see. Lucille is the Florida Evans of this series, man. Like, she does everything in her power to keep them in poverty and keep them in bad situations. Like, she ready to kick Charles out for her to get welfare and stuff. Her sons got all the money in the world and stuff. She don't want to take nothing from them. Like, Nicole has to struggle because she don't want to take no money from Meech and them. Like, yeah, like, I guess so, but yeah, she very much Florida Evans-ish. Lucille keeping them down. T making B Mick jump through hoops and stuff, man. He got him stripping and, yo, who told you to sit down? You, like, he being very ugly to him. Like, you don't have to trust for him and stuff like that. Like, that was your brother's homeboy more so. But he being a little extra. Like, either you gonna have him in the fold or not. But you ain't gotta do all that to him. Like, he doing the most. But he does have a mission for him. His right hand man and B Mick, he want them to go and case somebody. I thought he was about to go to St. Louis and look at Pusha and see if he was reliable. Nah, it's somebody else, but we're gonna get through that later. T finally realized that Wanda's a real one, man. Like, since Markeisha on her bullshit and stuff, now he wanna run back to Wanda. Oh, you a real one, we got a family and stuff. Well, when you had your family, you took off. And low key, Wanda, if y'all ever see like pictures of her whenever she's not on the show and stuff, and she's a beautiful lady on the show, but yo, Wanda, but anyways, T don't trust niggas in the loop, man, and rightfully so. Pusha shiesty as hell, and we seen it get like in previews and stuff like about Pusha, but then like watching the show, you see that he ain't nothing, and he got the worst St. Louis accent. His grill don't fit his mouth, and he be lisping everywhere and stuff. So like, I don't like his whole. I guess people like him might like him because didn't he play on The Wire or something? But other than that, like, I ain't gonna say he's a terrible actor, but he's terrible for this role. Like, sorry. Markeisha shiesty ass reporting back to her man in prison, man, and I don't like him, and I don't like her. But she walks out, the way she walks out of the jail, and she kind of like gives a little look. Like, she playing everybody. She is not to be trusted at all. And speaking of her, that's who B Mick and them was hired to spy on, was Markeisha, to see if she real. and they see all the people that she running up on and stuff, man, the moves that she making. And yeah, and it might not be what everybody think it is. Maybe she's trying to build her own self and get information and using what she has at her disposal. But from the outside looking in, it looked like, man, she going back to her husband. She going to the cops. She going at all of the ops of BMF. And right there, gonna have to cancel Christmas, man. Trail, that's Purdy business manager or whatever, a label boss, and he think he Diddy. Do y'all think that that is a depiction of Diddy? I don't know when they filmed it, if Diddy was already locked up or anything like that, but it's very Diddy-ish. And if you look at it, homegirl, like, she very light-skinned and stuff, and I know she's not Cassie, but she's kind of Cassie-ish. But I'm just, maybe I'm overthinking it or something, but 50 is petty, so you never know. Charles, he trying to find love again. He don't have no luck. He out there with off-brand Ari Lennox and stuff, man. And they having a good look, man. But my ex, he was following me and he was stalking me and stuff. And the homeboy shows up and stalks again. He don't know Charles. Charles, an old gangster from back in the days. Not really. But evidently Charles got them hands. He was in Miami with BMF throwing them hands and whipping up on the Haitians and stuff. So, hey, he still got a little bit of them swangers, man. So he whipped homeboy. So does homegirl find that attractive? Is she happy that he... It looked like she was very dumbfounded, very taken aback, very off-put by the situation. So I think he might have lost his little lady and stuff at this point. Back in St. Louis, we see more bullshit going on. They're the gambling shack and stuff. The little brother can't stand the brother because his bullshit messed his hand up, ended his baseball career and all that. And then they got the Muslims. They always got some big group. They got the Haitians in Miami, and now they got the Muslims and stuff in St. Louis. Like, it's all some crazy group of hustlers and whatever. But it's a lot of bullshit going on and a lot of brotherly dissension. Nicole got a crush on the driver. She think his bodyguard and stuff. She gonna get homeboy caught up. Like, it doesn't show that Meech and them is like straight up killers and stuff. They don't want to paint them in them light, that light, because like that's their friends and stuff, and they were in jail at the time, and you don't want to depict them in a certain way because you did want Meech to get out of jail and all that. But it looked like if they would find out that homeboy is messing with Nicole, would they murk him or what? Yeah. But I don't think it would be a positive situation. Like, maybe, I don't know, she might get pregnant or something, so they might have to deal with it. But I see like some negativity going that way. But I don't know what's gonna happen with that situation. Lucille, so she was talking to a lady early in the episode, and when she was on her Florida Evans stuff, and she pawned her ring. But she did do a positive thing with it, man. She worried about her congregation. And B. Mick, she sends it, she gives him a little bit of money that she could get for her ring. So now what is he going to do with this? Like, I know he has to help his daughter and stuff, but he's out there trying to hustle and stuff, man. So she took all the money she could muster to help him and give him some positive words, but is he going to go and do negative things? Markeisha hoeing all over the city and stuff. I already talked about her and stuff, but she gets caught up. She go talk to the cops and everything, man. They find out. I want to see what they do with her, if they're going to cancel Christmas on her and stuff. Nicole, that hot ass, man, she give homeboy the draws and stuff. So I don't know what they're going to do with that information. Brian is in the strip club having the most miserable lap dance of all time and stuff. He trying to spot the BMF and stuff. He gets caught, he gets spotted, so they disappear like Batman when they talking to Commissioner Gordon and stuff. So BMF, they at the Source Awards. We see Biggie Smalls, we see Left Eye, we see Outkast, we see Bone Thugs and Harmony. I think they showed Suge. I turned my head and I was writing, so I don't know if they showed Pac. I know Pac was in Miami to the other event, but they did show Big. So just it's cool that they show all these people, but then it's like they put like the worst people in like as the casting and stuff, but they do it in big movies and stuff too. Like when you watch like the Tupac movie or the Biggie movie and the people they had as certain characters, it wasn't, man, they had Mackie, Anthony Mackie as Tupac. What Anthony Mackie was Tupac on? Was it the Biggie movie? I'm a big Anthony Mackie fan. If you know, that's Captain America, Sam Wilson. But dog, yeah, Clarence from 8 Mile shouldn't have been no Tupac. But anyways, yeah. So the end, Pusha backstabbing ass, man. He goes with his move, and he goes to Loco, and he like, yo, what over there, never heard and stuff, yo, and in his worst St. Louis dialect, tries to get Meech and them out of the way. So yeah, what's gonna go on with that situation? And then Meech had saved his brother, yo man, we brothers for life and stuff, and immediately stabs him in the back. So no loyalty in the game. Anyways, what y'all thought about this episode, man? Y'all still tuning in? Y'all ready for them to cancel it? Y'all think that it's good? Think it's gonna come back? Or is this gonna be the last season since 50 and them was beefing? And then 50 and them beefing, and then Meech and them, but then 50 is on the intro for the show. It's like some crazy stuff. But then 50 is somebody who he was beefing with Rotimi, and it was all just for them to really push the song that was on the radio. So you never know with 50. But anyways, man, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, do what you want to do, all that good stuff. Peace.